If you're a casual Doctor Who fan and you've just clicked on this video, then you might be thinking, wait, wasn't the 8th Doctor that weird one from the American movie? And while yes, the 8th Doctor was the star of that movie, which is considered by many to be
Too late!
a bit strange, the 8th Doctor himself was one of the few things to come out of Doctor Who in the 90s, which you could say with any certainty was of good quality. As in just over 1 hour, you learn about this Doctor's love for music.
I remember! I was with Puccini before he died!
Name drop.
I was!
And art.
Da Vinci. He had a cold when he drew that.
In addition to being the Doctor that introduced many modern elements, including having a romantic relationship with their companion, something that would be later expanded upon by the 10th Doctor and Rose, as well as being the first to ride a motorcycle through a city at breakneck speeds, something that the 11th Doctor would go on to do in The Bells of St. John. In addition to harkening back to the 3rd incarnation, who also enjoyed cavorting about in iconic vehicles such as Bessie and the Whomobile. This Doctor also retained many of the classic quirks, including a love for Jelly Baby.
Jelly baby, officer?
Jelly baby?
Just take it.
And an eccentric but suave wardrobe which feels as if it's been ripped straight from Victorian London. Except for his Dark Eyes costume, which I've never personally been a fan of, as it feels like a beta version of Eccleston's outfit rather than any Doctor costume. Waffling aside though, Paul McGann's performances in his 3 on-screen appearances, yes I said 3, as in addition to the TV movie and Night of the Doctor, his audition tape can also be found on the Doctor Who YouTube channel, in which McGann not only shows his range as an actor going from comedic to serious in a matter of seconds, but also shows how much he loved playing the character, as he seems to be having a great time in this clip. Which makes me feel all the more sad that we only got 1 televised appearance of this Doctor. But of course we can't forget Night of the Doctor. These 7 minutes not only show the more adventurous side of this Doctor as he is trying to save a woman from a crashing spaceship, but we also see the tragic side of his character, as this was the incarnation who saw the beginning of the Time Warp, meaning that he saw the universe slowly descend into chaos and despair like no other Doctor before. This Doctor also feels the most like a Time Lord to me, as he speaks with an assertive Shakespearean voice, which I immediately associate with the Time Lords. You may notice that I've yet to mention Big Finish, and that's because while I have listened to a few 8th Doctor stories, I don't feel like I've listened to enough of them to make a concrete judgment. However, from what I've listened to so far, he is also amazing in those. There have also been many novels written about the 8th Doctor which vary in quality, some of which aren't even considered canon, so I won't go too far into those, but if you enjoy reading and want to hear more about the 8th Doctor's adventures, then these get the job done fine. In conclusion, this Doctor not only introduced new elements that we still see today, in addition to paying homage to the previous incarnations, as well as being a unique take in its own right, Paul McGann also gave an excellent performance in everything from a movie to a short, to an audition tape, as well as a wealth of Big Finish audios. This Doctor also has more expanded media than any other, and the fact that fans are still clamouring for an 8th Doctor live-action spin-off series shows that this Doctor's fans are increasing by the day, and that this Doctor is truly iconic.